Thankfully, Pablo's an easy thing to draw. The overall shape, anyway. It's the little details.
Got some fun shapes.
Oh, don't worry, I'm drawing him pretty poorly.
I forget if he has these, so he's gonna have these anyway. I like how we never talk about the actual like points and things we're talking about. Like we try to keep it a secret. Oh no, they'll find out that I'm drawing a sunglasses.
Oh no. I try to keep some of it as like for my part. I know that I'm not a good enough artist to like surprise with how good. Oh my god, look at how beautiful that Pablo is. No, that's not happening. But I can surprise with the little touches, you know, like with Chonka going with the Sims Chonka instead of actual Chonka.
Yeah.
Right.
The thing I don't remember is if his fins actually had lines in them or not.
Heh. Oh, you're right. He had fins. I was about to give him hands. All right. This ain't bad progress, all things considered. Oh, that's a terrible arm. Let's go ahead and Control Z. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. There we go. This is pretty good work for a kindergartner.
Ha.
Oh, do you have smooth stroke on?
No, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Turn smooth stroke on and put quality up to 100 and weight to 1000. Smooth stroke makes it so you can actually draw lines with a freaking mouse. They're not good lines, but they're lines. They're not freaking scribbles that go all over the place.
Alright, quality and weight to maximum.
Yeah. That's what I found worked the most for me. It does make the line you're drawing lag behind a bit, but that makes it so you can draw curves easier.
Ooh, nice. I like that. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot. Everything Pink knows he learned from Pablo. Is that right, Pink?
That is very true. Like, the only reason I'm even remotely successful at life, it's all because of Pablo.
Damn right. Ooh, this looks good. Does it? Perspective. Oh boy.
What is perspective?
We may soon have another. We may soon have another baseball beaning the character behind the head here.
Perspective is a lie made by the government.
Yes, of course. Finally, a rational explanation.
I like how I'm usually the first one to freaking do that joke. Everything is a freaking government setup. I'm not. Yeah.
It's one of the true great jokes because people keep saying it unironically. So fuck it.
Yeah. But there's always the gamble of people thinking that you actually do think that.
Oh no. Finally, someone else understands the truth.
I feel like I learned a shit ton about drawing in like 2 months, and then I stopped, and now I'm in limbo. now I'm just freaking making the same mistakes without learning somehow.
I never learned in the first place. This is... Ooh, I was proud of this at first, but I think it's going in new directions, and I'm not sure where.
See, that's most of my drawings. I make them, and I'm like, yeah, that looks good, and then I sleep on it, and then I come back, and I'm like, that looks shit.
That's every artist ever, so yeah.
I'm going for the deep lore here, the deep lore. So deep.
You're in the wrong color there.
You got no idea how deep, brother. No idea how deep.
4 deep.
So deep I put her ass to sleep.
Alright, let's see if I can make a goldfish color. Close enough.
Close enough. I like the sounds of that. Whoop. I accidentally bumped my mouse and my cursor went crazy.
You see, I can't do that because my freaking cursor is my mouse, so... I put a piece of shading in the highlight in the little same spot. Because logic. It exists.
I thought white...
Yes.
Guys, white is not the color you should go with for rain. It looks like God's been having a good time is what that looks like.
I mean, no, usually for rain or any sort of water, you want to go with a deeper blue. and you want to increase its freaking saturation, or not saturation. What's the word I'm looking for? You want to make it lighter. Is what I'm trying to say. And then just apply it in layers. At least that's how I do it, and it brings an okay result. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Something's being done with a crock pot.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Someone's cooking up dope.
Oh no.
That sounds lovely.
Right, I have reached the part of the drawing where I just make a title card for it. Because I'm actually done with everything.
I'm just about done with mine too, honestly. Pink, how are you doing? Because, like, if you need more time, I can always add more.
I'll just write something down real quick and then we can call it there. It's gonna add some rain, but...
I mean, you can add the rain. I'm adding freaking lettering under him for some reason. I'll take a while with that because I can't freaking write letters.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change the coloring because I just suddenly remembered the actual color that he is, which is not the color I gave him. Oh, I just had a really good idea. I can fill out time here. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one for me to draw. Means I probably should not be the one drawing it. Ooh.
But I think I'm done.
I engaged in an ambitious new project that means I am nowhere near done.
Oh, no problem.
Guys, drawing feet sucks.
Yes, yes it does.
Now I'm wondering, like, you and me were waiting on Pink, but then we both got started on our own little crazy projects. I have to imagine, like, what's Pink doing now?
Yeah, I finished, so I started Googling up on how to work my not Photoshop, my photo editor to a point where I can actually use layers and not have to rely on using a white paintbrush as an erase tool.
I mean, that's a good use of his time that he otherwise wouldn't have.
Indeed.
I wish I would have put more effort into the sunglasses, honestly. Because there was next to none.
Oh, I completely forgot about Sims, Pablo.
I did too.
I don't think mine's that impressive this week, whereas I have a strong feeling Addie's going to be pretty impressive. So, I think I'll go on first. Well, who's going on second?
Were we dropping them in text?
Text, sure.
Okay. Mine is very plain this week.
I mean, but your plain drawing is like freaking 5 times the quality of mine.
Yeah.
So
sometimes plainness is what's needed.
Yeah.
That's true.
Jack Kirby made things that were plain. Alright.
And he's dead.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Look what happened to him. He's dead now.
Shakespeare used to be a pretty great writer, and look at him. He's fucking dead.
What a loser.
Alright, I'm gonna throw mine up.
Alright.
My God.
I fucked up the party girl's legs a little bit.
The feet. I mean the feet itself weren't too bad. The shin part is a bit too noodly, but it's not bad.
Pablo's face is hilarious.
Why does Pablo have a nose on the side that it isn't a nose?
That's supposed to be the fin on the back of his head.
You're supposed to divide those so you can see the difference between the head and the fin. He is very buff though, so that's bonus points.
I appreciate the buffness.
I wanted him to flex with muscles and a pimp hat while he's next to one of his girls. The only way, I feel like one way I could actually improve it is just by making him tiny.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like he only comes up to her ankles, right?
Yeah. Alright, here's mine whenever it decides to freaking load.
Oh man!
Yes!
That's the closest to Pablo's original energy.
What a stud.
Sunglasses in the rain like a motherfucker. And like the little thing along the right side, like it's an 80s cop movie. Pablo!
Right. I really like your colors on this one. The water looks very inviting.
Yes.
I felt like I made it a bit too misty, but it turned out all rock.
It turned out all rock.
All right, Pink, blow us away.
Here you go.
Hobbles. Yes. The
Yes.
fish on the flag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pablo
man.
2020.
You didn't have the time for it, but I would have left a lot of it was 50 fishes on the flag.
50 fish.
I considered it at the very beginning, but I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to outline all those little fishes. No, thank you.
Not without the layer tool. With the layer
Yeah.
tool, maybe you could copy the layer and paste it 50
Yeah,
times.
I
but-
could copy and paste
Yeah.
50 fishes onto there. I actually probably could have done that even without layers, but it would have been difficult still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's understandable why I didn't go with it. But yeah, so like, mine is closer to the actual Terraria design. Yours is good. It's the small things that you have to consider.
What a fucking legend. Pablo will never die. Unlike Jack Kirby.